Two babies were abandoned by their parents within the space of an hour in the southern city of Chongqing. Security cameras outside the Children's Welfare Centre recorded the scene as one of the babies was dropped off outside. The Chongqing Economic Times says the baby was found by the janitor outside the gate of the welfare centre. Just 15 minutes later, another baby girl was found outside a hospital. The city's Children's Welfare Centre told the newspaper that having two babies abandoned in such a short space of time wasn't in fact unusual. 7 abandoned babies were once handed over to them in the space of just one day. Modern Life News reports on the distressing case of a young woman who has promised to marry any person who will help to pay the medical costs of her sickly elder sister in the city of Nanning, capital of Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region. Yang Fei, 22, said in a note posted on a website that her family would not be able to afford the huge medical bills for her sister Yang Yaoxian's treatment anymore. They've already spent more than $20,000 on hospital bills. Yang's sister, who is suffering from scrofula and conjunctivitis meningitis, is critically ill. Her medical care costs the family more than $400 a day. Yang said she doesn't care about the age or appearance of her future husband as long as he can help pay for her sister's medical costs. The Beijing Youth Daily has the story about a promising young PhD student who has ended up scraping together a living in a Beijing market after failing to get a job. Sun Ai-Wu, who got a PhD in chemistry from Michigan University, returned to China this year confident he'd be able to kick-start a career in no time at all. He'd done a postdoc at Michigan and even had his thesis published in Science magazine. He didn't even bother to send out his resume, assuming that his academic qualifications would see employers coming to him. But after a few months, he realised that was never going to happen. With the help of family and friends, he lined up interviews, but has yet to be offered a job. One of his children is now in an asylum, and he spends his days working at the market and sometimes even has to sleep rough. The People's Daily reports that taxi drivers in the southeastern city of Chongqing are kicking up a fuss after being forced to queue for miles to refuel their cars. Cabbies in the city can use either petrol or natural gas, but they prefer using natural gas because it's much cheaper. But a cold weather snap has led to shortages, with production falling and more people using gas to heat their homes. Queues at this gas station went on for miles, with yellow cabs snaking all the way around the double loop of a flyover and beyond. The authorities say they're trying to get more supplies and have asked the cabbies to keep patient. Former US President Jimmy Carter and his wife Rosalind arrived in the city of Chonglai in Sichuan province to launch a campaign aimed at providing 10,000 poor families with affordable housing. Signet.com reports that the 5-year project is part of a wider campaign to build and repair 166 homes in Thailand, Vietnam, China, Cambodia and Laos, along with nearly 3,000 volunteers from around the world. The Carters have devoted 1 week annually for the past 25 years to the Habitat for Humanity projects to help low-income people in the US and abroad build and own their own homes. China Daily reports that police in Beijing will intensify their presence in a busy trading area following a recent $750,000 armed robbery case. The area in question is a trading centre for goods with Russia and a famous location to buy fur. On November the 7th, Beijing police cracked a major robbery case there, capturing 15 suspects and seizing $750,000 US. A truck packed with $13,000 worth of fireworks exploded near the city of Yueyang in the southern province of Hunan. The Xiaoxiang Morning News says the explosion happened in a mountainous area and the blast was so large it triggered a forest fire. 3 fire engines spent hours battling the blaze before finally putting it out. The truck's driver and passengers managed to escape unharmed. An unknown number of still unidentified thieves removed and ran off with 2 wheels from a police car which was parked along a street in the northeastern city of Harbin in Heilongjiang province. China Daily reports that police have launched a massive manhunt to trace the culprits who made off with the wheels of their parked car. The culprits are also believed to be behind the theft of 2 wheels from a car belonging to a television station. And finally, the Changsha Evening News reports on 4 piglets who drew quite a crowd at an international agricultural fair in the southern province of Hunan. The pigs were kitted out in face masks and red waistcoats with a message that reads, "Preventing H1N1 is everyone's responsibility." The idea apparently came from a tea company. The company's general manager said they wanted to draw people's attention to preventing H1N1 and at the same time to tell people not to fear the disease. And that's today's Media Watch, and in fact, that is all from the team here at BON News for now. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.